Hey, what's up people? How are you all doing? I hope you're doing fantastic as always. We're back in our medieval build with our trees a-buzzing, which is pretty damn awesome, I would like to think. And before we get started, I wanted to show you this really cool thing. By the way, I decorated all this stuff for Mr. Creeper here. I added a lot of leaves and flowers and stuff to naturalize it a bit. But I really like the idea of this thing. You sort of have like a little fence sticking out, I guess. It depends on really how far you want it to stick out yourself, but oh, fudge, that didn't work out so well. Nope. We'll grab that, put this here. It really depends on how far you want it to stick out. I think 2 is probably good enough. And what you can do is on the sides, you can put a little sign, I suppose, saying like what your business is. So I'm not gonna have it here, but if you want to do that, you can. I think it looks pretty nice, but it is. Why would he need it, seeing as you already know what it is, and it's his own personal one? But I think in the city, that's what I'm going to be doing. Alright, so speaking of the city, what does this brush do again? Oh, that's right, it's this thing. Speaking of the city, let's get started on that. We need to clear away all these trees. So let's see. Brush, sphere, air, 3. And what's this log's number again? I'll just say oak wood. Mask wood. Does that work? Oops. Mask log. There we go. Let's make the big brush sphere air 25. Okay, brush sphere air 6 mask log, and we'll have the same with another one. So let's grab ourselves a shovel. Brush sphere air 6 mask leaf. Leaves. There we go. So let's get rid of all this stuff. We'll keep it on the hill, I think. Right? Yeah, let's just clear out this part of the city so we can say we have something done. Probably plant a bit more trees later. Alright. So we actually have a lot of land for our humble city here. With all these trees, I think I may be doing a lumber mill, maybe? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what I think of building. I just want to clear out this land first. So all we have are a bunch of logs. Okay then. And where does the city end? It's gonna end there. Okay. It's pretty interesting the way the logs look when you look at it. Yeah, the city's gonna end here. This is the city limits. Alright, we'll keep that lead on. Let's take that off. Almost done, almost done. It's coming out nicely. I'll leave those swampy ones fine. They're fine. Alright, now the log. Good, it gets rid of all the logs, thank God. I was afraid it wouldn't work. Problem is that sometimes it takes it out for other trees, but oh well. Easy come, easy go. There we go, looking a lot nicer now. It's really clearing up all this land. Okay, now that the trees for the most part are cleared, I flattened out the land, so we have a nice plot of land to work with. Now, I was contemplating on what we should start with, and I was thinking to myself, what does a town need? To make buildings, it needs stone and wood, and it needs food, right? So I think the first things we should work on is probably a quarry, a lumber mill, tons of trees here, and some farms before we actually start working on the city. So I think that today I'm gonna build a nice quarry. So let's go brush sphere air by oops. There we go. So now we have our brush where we can start digging out. So I was thinking, bit of a world chunky weirdness right about here. I'm trying to think, where would I put the quarry? I'm thinking around, I was gonna put it like right around here. Yeah, I think that's a good area. Cause they wouldn't have it too far from their city. So probably around here. Yeah, that looks nice. Just make it a bit bigger. So yeah, the quarry is actually looking pretty nice. I like it. It doesn't look too bad. So this is where we have, so we can still see that we have the rest of the city. It sort of looks like a little bit of an explosion though. So let me clear that up a bit. Alright, that looks nice. So let's get, oh, we already have it with us. So let me see here. For safety reasons, of course. Let's see, every 3 probably, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Now I'll start going this way. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. There we go. That's okay. Yeah. And then we're gonna have wood there, there, and there. And we'll put the entrance somewhere around here. Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. So we can see that we're using up what we got. Right? Yeah, there we go. It's good for the most part. It's a little awkward, but hey, it's a quarry. It's not meant to be beautiful, but I have some cool ideas in mind for my quarry. So we'll get that done. And then, perfect, it meets up. I think the main entrance to the quarry is going to be right here. Ooh, is it getting dark yet? It is. There we go. I'll set up some torches while I'm at it. Okay. Actually, yeah, I'll put it on the logs though. So at least you could tell this is the quarry site. You know, this is where the people are building. It's pretty cool because there's actually ores. You could see iron, coal, gravel. So yeah, it's nice. So the first thing we're gonna probably end up putting is the mine right here. So let's make a simple thingy-ma-what's-it. There we go. And we don't have to make the mine go down all the way. It's just to make it look nice. I mean, look at all this coal and iron. I mean, oh my god, there's tons of coal and iron down here. This is actually a very nice mine. And we'll grab ourselves some stone brick. Because, I mean, come on, they're in the quarry itself, so you would think that they would have stone brick on them. Tons of iron. I got actually pretty lucky with this. If this was survival, this would be a nice place to mine. There you go. So that we have that done, and now this is something I've always wanted to do, so we'll plant it here. There we go. And where are the stairs? Birch, jungle, oak. How does it go again? Let's see. Okay, so we have that part, and then we're gonna need some wood. I'll probably use birch because birch looks nice, and there's abundant birch around here. That'll decay eventually. So we'll build a platform for this thing. I'll probably have to build it out a bit more. It's too close. That's okay. It is a quarry, which this is what I really like about it, is that you can sort of have a little bit of creative liberty when building a quarry. Probably put a couple fence posts here. And seeing as it's sort of the naturalness mixed with the unnaturalness makes for some pretty cool designs. Add some supports, because this is going to be holding, yep, you guessed it, our crane. And if you didn't guess it, well then I hope you're pleasantly surprised. So this will be holding our crane. Not Ukraine, our crane. That was a pretty bad joke now that I think about it. Okay. And I'll put a light in here. Well, not that it does anything, but hey, not bad. And now we'll probably put it here. And let's see. There we go. So that way, this sort of looks like a bit of support, which is kind of what I was going for. Because, you know, it is a crane after all, and it's not exactly, well, it's not exactly sturdy, seeing as we're just using wood logs. So I like the way that this makes it look like it's being held up by something. And now we're gonna go sideways. Right? Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Oh, this is looking nice. There we go. And now we'll get ourselves some stone and a bit of iron. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why that iron looks different. Maybe that's not iron. I don't know. What is that? What kind of ore is it? Who cares? Who knows? Oh well. Alright. Oh no, that's what the iron does look like. For some reason it looks different. Okay. Oh no, it's just the way some of the, I guess that's not iron, that's just the way some of the rock looks. Probably fool's iron or something. Something to that effect. Does not look like much of a crane. No, let's build it down another level. Alright. What am I going for again? Yeah, sort of like this, right? Oh, no. Looks a little too clunky, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Let me think about it here. Okay, no, I made it too clunky. It's the stone that's the problem. But, fear not, I have an idea. So, I want it to be just like that, with this right here, and then I'm going to have stone underneath. But I want some iron mixed in there, because, you know, it is a pretty profitable mine from what I would like to think. Not too much iron though, it's not that profitable. It's decent is what I would like to think it is. And this is the cool part, I'd like to think. We're going to grab ourselves our trapdoor. We're going to place this here. So far it doesn't look like it makes sense yet. Right? Now it does. Because now, it looks like a crane. Look, it looks like it's actually grabbing it. That looks pretty cool. I like the way that looks. I think it's pretty cool. So we have the thing grabbing it. But the problem is that we actually need a fulcrum to actually be holding this. So we're going to have to get something to that effect. And I like the way that... Let's see, what was it that I was thinking could work? I'll probably get stone blocks. There we go. And we'll cover it on. That's okay, it looks good enough. Right, how's that looking? Let me see here. Just typing away. Okay. So we have a crane. Oh god, I forgot some torches. God. That's awful. Now we need something of a pathway. And the biggest thing that these miners are using, of course, is wood. Which is why we're going to need the lumber mill next episode. So we're going to grab our wood. God, I really hate this rain. Too bad I don't know the command to turn it off. Where is this? Here it is. There we go. The miners aren't like... I don't know, when I think of quarries and mines, I really don't think of, you know, fancy or decorative or anything. I sort of think that they're drab, dull, I don't know, shoddy, that's the word. Shoddy, hastily made for the necessity of needing wood. If you know what I mean. That's what I'd like to think anyway. Or not necessity of needing stone. My bad. Is there a sheep in here? Because if there is, God. Who knows what I would do to him? I'd moid to him. That's what I do. There is a sheep in here. Die. There you go. Interesting. Alright, so. Now we're going to get... wood? Yeah. In hindsight, I probably should have made the stone first. I mean the lumber mill first, just because of the fact that I'm using all this wood for a quarry to get mine stone. But there's no evidence of our city even having any wood. I keep flying this. I really love the way the crane looks though. This looks pretty nice. I really like that. Put some torches on it though. Torches everywhere. Miners need light because they are working night and day. Long hours, little pay, because, you know, it's just mining. It's grunt work. That's what it is. There you go. Probably have, lots of bridges is the idea that I'm going for. Because that's where people are all mining. You kind of get the idea that I have in my mind? Let's see. There we go. Probably... what? That enough? There we go. We have a place for our guys to start mining. Add a bit of iron, right? There we go. Now it's worth it to be mining. So we have our wood here. We know where our miners are going to go. What else is really needed? Come to think of it, the stone that they mine would not be stone, it would be cobblestone. So let's just replace the stone that we can actually see. Because when you and I mine stone in regular Minecraft, it comes out as cobble. So there you go. That makes a bit more sense. Is there anything I can make decorative about this? Because it seems a little bland. Can I use a furnace? Let me see. Oh, that's fancy. There you go. That looks a bit nicer. It doesn't look like a furnace. There we go. What does the all wood look? Make it nicer. Alright, I'll go for all wood. Yeah, all wood seems a bit better. So, we have it cleared out. Our miners know where they're supposed to be at. Oh god, it's bloody dark in here. Oh god, yes. Thank you. Of course we have this here. I mean, what self-respecting mine wouldn't have things holding up the ceiling? There we go. Some posts, some wooden, good old wooden posts keeping up the ceiling before it collapses. There we have it. I know it's not too much. What else can we add? I'm just trying to find places where I can add detail. That's what I'm trying to add. Probably just put a little thing here. Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna add water. And why? Because look at it. It's raining. So what's gonna happen? These things are gonna get filled with water because of the fact that, well, it's raining, right? So I'll probably just add a couple of holes of water in here. You don't have to add this if you don't think it's appropriate, but I think because of the fact that right now it's raining, you can see that it's going to need water. Well, not necessarily need, but it makes it more realistic considering that it's raining, you know, holes filled with water, and next thing you know, you got yourself a flooded mine. And I'll add a little lamppost here, all by its little self. So we'll grab ourselves some glowstone. And it's not very bright. I guess that's because of my shaders, but you get the idea. It'll probably look nice when you put it in there. Is it raining? Is the water getting here? No, it doesn't. And I'll just leave it as is right there, just because that looks cool. So, yeah, I like the way this looks. It makes sense to me. You know? I mean, I'm sure this will be filling up with water, but it'll probably come down here. So I like the holes. It just adds a bit of realism to it, in my opinion, anyway. So I'll keep it as is. Here, in case you can't see. There. Rain's now off. Bloody rain. Alright, so I think that's all we're gonna do for the quarry today. I don't think we need anything else. So we have our crane, we have a mine, we have these wooden posts. We basically it's pretty simple, but you know what? It adds a bit of flavor to whatever you're doing for your town. So there we have it. And next time we're going to be working on some lumber mills, maybe over this hill or on top of this hill even. That's a great idea. We're going to have a lumber mill on top of the hill, and you know what? We're going to use the water to have a little log ride. So basically from here to here, or whereabouts, is basically going to be where they're going to be their manufacturing. So I'll probably put some homes around here eventually. But yeah, so there we have it. We have our quarry, and our city is ready to start getting some stone. It's just not ready to be building buildings yet because it doesn't have any wood for our village. And if you're saying, well, you know what, you built those buildings over there with stone and wood. Yeah, that's the Lord. He probably imported all that. He probably imported all those goods from the main kingdom that I will be building later. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please rate, comment, and subscribe. You are all awesome. See you all next time. Bye!